Hi, Mike. How are you? I don't need these on anymore. I could probably turn that air cleaner off. Is it a bit loud? Hello, Brett. My ceiling. Oh, don't look at that. There was a leak. The shower drain, and that like most of the piping was rusted through. Rust, corroded, whatever. It was holy and not in the go to church way. So they had to cut into the ceiling. I don't know how to fix it. I would have fixed it myself, but I don't know how to, whatever. Hello. How are you? I just need to hire someone to replace it, but the ceiling has like a suspended tiles, so I don't even have the. I think I have 10 tiles in the basement. I don't even have the correct number of tiles to match it. Oh, isn't that pretty? Chatty, I don't want you just wandering around. No, please don't. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness, thank you. No, Scooby-Doo, we cannot. I don't know what JB Banks, I think they're singing. What's everybody up to tonight? I'm just kind of looking at stuff online. I'm trying to use the the bigger computer. I'm normally on my phone, right? Hello. So I was playing with my channel and it looks like I could potentially get monetized easier than what I thought. So it looks like I have all the qualifications except for 4,000 views. And that's not views on the short videos. It's like lives and actual videos, like content. So I need to work a little harder. And maybe I could be monetized, and that would be fun, right? I mean, I still do need a job, obviously. Oh, geez. I don't think so. Hmm. You were waiting patiently, Mike? You are so sweet. You're such a sweetheart. I am not evil. Why am I evil? What the hell makes me evil, Turkey? That's something terrible to say to somebody. You don't even know me. You don't know me. I think that's Own Me. Daddy wants to drive a bus. Whoa. Looks sad. Are you on vacation still, Mike? I know you mentioned it. Is it just like a week-long thing? Or is it going to be 2 weeks? 2 weeks. $1 million if you can guess the movie that's from. 2 weeks. Okay, somebody is selling a skibbity toilet costume. I didn't even know that kind of shit existed. That makes me very sad. Very sad. Vending machine. Daniel, are you evil too? Back to work on Monday. Ooh, this is the last, your last hurrah. Does anyone here like old cars? I think they're so cool. Oh my goodness, why is this? It's a video. I just like to look at stuff. A gremlin you need to work on? What's that? Is that the card? I'm not. Okay, here we go. How about that? Daniel, I don't understand you either. How often do you work on it, Mike? I mean, I guess it's that. Yeah. Hey, it's like mine. Piece of shit. I just have no way to get it. Are you good, bud? Oh, that's pretty. Daniel, you're like 5 years old. Like, what is going on with you commenting every 5 seconds? And I don't understand the purpose of what you're saying. Yeah, this is gonna work. Seriously. Danny wants to drive a bus. The song is in my head. Hmm. Interesting. Uh-oh, my signal went. Oh, now Daniel is... Okay. Well, that's fine. You can have love for me. I just didn't want you to be rude. You kept saying I was evil. Okay, this is all done now. Like, I know eventually I'm gonna have to get a ramp for Bud because of his legs and stuff. Like, just to get in the house. Because both ways we get in the house have steps. And I can see him. I can see him not being able to come up. But I don't know. I don't know if I should just continue to wait for that. Oh, there's one. There's a big football game in town tonight. It's probably, oh my gosh, I don't even know what time it is. Oh, I'm sure it's over. But there was a lot of people out and about. Lydia and I went out to get some food, and we just drove around, and we listened to the Distractible podcast by Mark, Bob, and Wade on Spotify. We just listened to one of the episodes. They're silly. I was having a hard time concentrating. I think because I was driving. Oh my gosh. Anyway. That works. I didn't make a meal. I had poppers from Arby's, and then I made oatmeal for Bud's food, so I just ate a bowl of oatmeal for myself. So, hey. So I think, like, I looked up my monetizing thing, and I think I've done everything but get 4,000 views. So I'm just gonna keep trying. Because there's like a checklist of stuff you have to do. So you have to like verify your ID and your phone number. You have to have, you can have so many subscribers in the past year, like 1,000, which I have that. And you can have 4,000 views, but it doesn't count on shorts. So it doesn't count on all the little videos I do. Shorts will only count if I had 10 million views. So if something went viral, which it never does.
What are you doing now?
Oh, I'm just looking at stuff for sale because it makes me feel happy. It doesn't mean I'm buying it, it just means I'm looking.
Alright, I trust you.
It's something I used to do a lot, and me just looking is like making my brain feel happy.
What about it makes your brain happy?
The stimulation of seeing things that give me ideas about other things. That makes sense.
Getting Pinterest.
No, it's not just ideas. It's like, oh look, there's a camera for sale. That's cool. And then it makes other thoughts happen. It has to be something for sale.
Vague. And then, makes other stuff happen in my brain.
I don't know. It just makes me happy.
Think about it more. Figure it out.
Why?
Because don't you want to figure out what makes you tick?
No, I'm just
So that you
enjoying
can
this time.
cheat code your life.
I'm just enjoying this right now. That's all I'm doing. And then I just like, I'm going live too.
What are you going to do to get views?
I just go live more.
Better not do something crazy. Jumping off the roof.
Yeah.
If I
Stabbing myself in the foot.
4,000 viewers, I'll do it.
No, nothing like that. Also, going live during different times of day is a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, don't be so predictable.
It's just to catch people in different time zones.
You gotta
doing
shake
different
it up.
things.
I want to make
Why
more...
is that thing saying into your Facebook page?
Because I was trying to turn on the portal. I thought maybe I could chat with Beth and Jude sometimes. Projection screen.
Oh, Mike C says, I'm Amanda. It's me. That's my name. Amanda Small. Amanda Light. But it's Lite.
Yeah. That's nice, Lydia.
I didn't mean to make it like a weight joke.
Like a what?
I didn't mean to make it like a weight joke. I meant it like electronic wise.
Oh, I know. I
Well,
thought you meant skin tone wise.
What? There's so many ways that this could have been taken. I couldn't have predicted all of them.
No, it's
I just
fine.
meant it electronic wise.
I understand. That's why you said
light.
light.
It means smaller. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm shorter than you.
Like there is a version of Facebook. It's called Facebook Lite.
Yeah.
It's basic. You're not basic.
Yes,
though.
I am. I'm a smaller, simple, basicer version.
Oh, I forgot she says that.
What'd she say?
Good night. Hope you had a great day.
Oh, I thought she said, like, happy birthday.
I used to have an amp like this.
How about Amanda 2.0? I'd have to think of it. I'd have to think of something better.
Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that.
You could call me the Eternal Great One. All capitalized.
The best thing that ever happened in Amanda's life.
No, you could call me the Cataclysm.
Yeah. Look, a bunch of bear stuff. Who would be selling their bear stuff?
The Eldritch One. Probably because all these scandals that are happening. Gotta put it up for sale.
What? The Bears are having scandals? Oh, because of
Yeah.
Cutler. You remember? Oh man, Risa was going on about that. Like, I got 20 messages from her for me just poking fun at him. I mean, she was just like on it. I can imagine her sitting at home cackling every time I sent her a message. She was like, made her happy. Ooh.
The Eldritch Curse could be one. I don't like being perceived. I like one or any other object.
You don't like those. You want to go to Goodwill?
Not particularly.
Oh.
Why? Right now?
No. I mean, like, just to go sometime.
It's quite overstimulating when we spend over an hour there.
Oh, I can go by myself.
Yeah.
I go there to look at stuff. Ooh, what about this lady? Oh.
Is it that you look at it and you think of people?
What do you mean?
Like you're like, oh, I want to give that as a gift. Do you think of making it gifts for people?
No. I just think of looking at stuff. Like, it's the same mentality of going to a garage sale. You're looking for a treasure. And when you find it, you're like, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ethan
And
would be the person
yeah,
to understand
yeah.
what you're saying. I don't like garage sales either. Or thrifting.
yeah, it's like finding something really cool and randomness gives you a very happy feeling.
I don't even like shopping.
I think trick-or-treating might be this weekend, so you need to connect with Ethan on that if you guys are going to do it.
So what's the cataclysm been up to? Destroying lives. Made a new religion to try to pray to me to stop it. Think I might humor them. Make their building shake so they know I'm real. But I won't do anything to stop it.
But yeah, I want to make more food cooking videos too.
You should.
I want to show you the one I made. I liked it. Where are you? Sorry, I'm trying to learn this
It's alright.
and get familiar with using a computer.
It's a process.
I became so dependent on freaking my phone. Like, that's all I use is the phone. So this is almost foreign to me. Remember how fast I used to be on computer.
I don't believe that was every time.
Look, I'm live right now. I could watch myself while I watch myself. Here.
That'd be weird.
Hey, where is it? Oh, here. Oh, but you can't hear it.
I'll just watch it.
Well, it goes with the music. No, hold on a second. I had these paired earlier. I didn't want to use Ethan's headphones. Okay, here. Try these.
Really on my papers.
Can you hear it?
Is that Bud I hear?
Yes. He got one bark in there.
You didn't make those carrots.
Well, I know. I had to add to it.
You didn't state that. And those aren't veggies. Wait, you're making that?
I did. I made it last night. You never woke up, though. It's in the fridge if you
I'll
want them.
remember that.
Yeah, they're in the fridge if you want them, but you have to reheat them. Yeah, but do you like it?
Yeah.
I wanted to show you that. But I enjoy making videos like that. And I don't do it enough. So. But I can make longer form videos with cooking stuff. I would really enjoy that.
You're tired. There was a thunderstorm last night.
Mm-hmm.
It was
most of the
upsetting.
night. I was in my room and the flashing was coming through, and I was like, "Oh, was that headlights? Okay." And then I'm like, "Oh God!" So
I did that too. I thought Ed flashbanged
Yeah.
me.
I got up and I was like, "Oh shit, BB's still out there." So I checked outside. He wasn't there, and I walked through. I already had Nuvlet in, and BB was on the front, smashed against our door, like waiting for me. So I got him in time for the rest of it.
Yeah, it was right through my window. I guess I was really tired, really so tired, but I was also so sore that I convinced myself to go back to sleep. Like, I don't know what, it was last night, maybe that was the start of my bad mood. Like, maybe it was because my body really started to wake up and I was like, no, you don't. You get back to bed. We're not doing this. And I convinced myself to go back to sleep even through the flashes happening outside, and I just huddled under my covers. I was so sore last night. It was not the thing to wake up to when the sun wasn't even out.
Look at those back seats. Luxury. When it came out, you can see that. Sit back there and smoke your cigarette. Drink wine.
When I tell you to imagine something, can you imagine it in your head right away?
I can try.
Like an apple. Let's say, think of an apple. Think of an apple in your hand. Think of you biting an apple.
I've heard that some people can't. There's a name for that.
But I asked you, can you?
I'm pretty sure I can, yeah. I mean, I don't know what it would look like if I couldn't.
Yeah, but what do you imagine?
A red apple.
Is that what you're seeing? If you close your eyes, like, is that what you see?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can imagine, like, the outline of it. Like, what do you see?
I see a red apple.
What does it look like? Is it cartoon? Is it real?
Oh.
Is it clay?
Usually I see cartoon first. Like, I see, like, sticker version, right? Like, if you looked up on a, like, generic thing on a computer, like, pictures of an apple, and it would give you the computer version. That's usually what I picture. But 3D, I could try to figure it out and maybe think about drawing it, but why?
Alright. Maybe I have to look at it from a different perspective. What about when you're designing a room? Like, when you're thinking about where to put everything, can you see it in your head and picture it?
Yeah, I have to. It's kind of hard, but I do. That's when I'll sit down and be like, okay, the bed's gonna go here, the dresser here, but I'll sit and just kind of like think about it in my head. Because it takes a lot to move stuff, so before you start moving, I like to know where I'm gonna try to place it. So sometimes I'll take days to figure out where to put stuff before I actually execute it. I printed off a bunch of things from that same thing that you have from your therapist. I got a little excited.
Why is there so many?
Because there's a lot.
No, there's not. There's like 5 pages. That's gotta be at least 40.
Some of it's ADHD and some of it's bipolar stuff.
So you printed off more.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta preface it with that.
Yeah, because there's some like, I wasn't sure what you had. What is on the paper? Uh-oh. What is that? Look at, see that?
Yeah.
I wonder if the ink is leaking.
Maybe it's because you printed off 40 pages.
Anyway. Well, I kind of like was like, oh, she started filling them out, you know. And so so I didn't get to copy them. And then I said, wait a minute, I wonder if I can just find this website. So I just got on there and found it. Because I don't want to read all your answers and then like have your thoughts and my thoughts mixed together when I fill out stuff. So I just went ahead and printed off stuff. And I probably didn't even print off everything that you had, but I didn't look at all of yours. I just like the idea of it and possibly organizing my brain a little bit.
I just like worksheets.
I've got the yawns.
So recently my brain was challenged because distractible, and Bob can't see things in his mind. He can't picture them. And so that was what he told Mark and Wade, was to picture an apple. And I decided to do it with them, and I found it really hard,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't figure out why. And I sat there for a good minute in silence, trying to get myself to picture something in my head.
Do you picture a cat?
The thing is for me, it's not black, it's not nothing, but it's right there in my mind. But the second I look at it too hard, it's gone. So like, you say cat, and I think of the word cat. But then if you ask me,
Something like that. Go ahead.
if you ask me to describe the cat, I can't, because it would be rapidly changing too fast for my brain to hold concretely. And I don't know why. Like, I can't see it properly. I know what I know about cats. I know the fact that they hold the properties of being fluffy and small and
Hi, Peter.
heat, and they have 2 eyes. I know all their proportions. So I know all of those things, but for some reason I cannot picture it in my head, especially not doing things. The way they were describing it, they were like, oh yeah, my apple kind of looks like this now that you said that. And I was like, I don't have an apple yet.
Yeah, maybe it would help you to picture a cartoon or a sticker and not a 3D image. Kind of reminds you of those circles where it is like a colorblind thing, because it seems like the more you look at the hidden number, the more you don't see it.
I don't know.
Like what you said, how the more you think about it, the more it's not there. It's just like you try to focus on it and it's gone.
Well, the thing that Bob said is that he's more sensory driven. So when he's asked to think about something, he thinks about the sensory things involved with it, like hearing the crunch of an apple or feeling it in his palms. And when someone says to imagine something, he imagines the sensory things associated with it because he can't see it. And I also thought about that with me and went, I do that. It's a lot easier for me to imagine what an object would feel like against my fingertips than if I were to even see it. And I don't know why. But yeah, like, I can't visualize rooms. I can't visualize objects being in different places.
Is that related to your object permanence thing too, you think? I think they're friends.
What do you mean by object permanence thing?
Your lack of it. You always say, I don't have object
It's
permanence.
a joke. Everyone has object permanence that develops around the age of 4.
It's not a joke.
It is a joke. It's like being like, sorry, I'm blind. I don't mean I'm literally blind. I mean it's very hard for me to see something right now, so I'm going to make the hyperbole and say I'm blind.
Yeah.
I don't not have object permanence.
Okay. That's what I want for you, but you already use them.
What? What is it?
Don't. You don't say it out loud.
What?
It's a stool.
What? What's doing?
I'll mute. Okay, we don't talk about that no more. I do feel hungry though. Like I would like to eat something.
Everything just hurts.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, it just feels like I'm sick.
Yeah.
This is dumb NGL, which means I'm not gonna lie.
What is dumb?
I don't know.
Oh, this person.
I'm reading their
Well,
comments.
thanks for clarifying.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm
I
just
thought
looking
when
at
you
the.
said when I said this is dumb that you looked and that you read it and you looked back at me like, why are you reading it out loud? Lol, you staring. She's scrolling the internet.
I'm looking online
Looking
at stuff.
at pictures.
I'm just here on a video. I'm not here to only entertain you, Moju Gamer. Moju Gamer.
Tell the cataclysm not to break too many hearts. That they're on too many hearts tonight. Saludos.
He thinks you're going out.
Oh, I'm going out?
I guess.
In this outfit? The only
Saludos
place I'm going is
desde
the Arby's.
Cuentitan El Alto. I don't know what you're saying.
I can do a
Manuel.
better job.
Fat? Yeah, thank you. The message went away.
Moju Gamer.
Yeah, Moju is
Get out of your
mean.
gamer chair and go outside. Touch some grass. Do you even remember what grass smells like? Not
He
you, because
probably
you're not
works-
clean.
Probably works with
Saludos
grass.
desde. When
I already tried to read it. I can't.
Well, give me a chance.
Okay.
Saludos desde
Saludos.
Juentita. Saludos desde Juentitan El Alto, Jalisco.
Saludos means hello. It's like a greetings.
Umfi. Laugh my
Oh, now Moju.
umfow.
Yeah. Mike, you're allowed to laugh. Moju, you're not.
Mike doesn't need permission to laugh.
Hey, Moju, why don't you entertain me? Boring.
It is just you staring.
I know.
You're just here to talk.
I'm just here to chit chat and talk and do whatever I want,
Honestly,
man.
you're just here to talk. And if someone starts the conversation with "you're dumb," how are you supposed to build off of that?
And then he called me fat. It was retracted though, because
It was
YouTube
deleted because you know
doesn't
he'd never
like
say
that.
it to your face. He or she or they or it.
See, all of these are like ships to you, so I don't know who the hell sells them, so I don't like it. I like the local stuff. Ooh, I already looked at this. Guess I'm done. Oh, hello. It's not that old. Mini trampoline. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. A calico critter house. Aww. Look at. For the friends. Aggravation game board. I could see. I know you play that with marbles. Lydia, do you want to play a game tonight?
What?
I don't know. Why not? Might be fun. A Furby. I don't know this version.
Where are you from? Just wondering, says Jason,
Hi, Jason. I am in Ohio.
which is in the U.S.
Well, he looks like he has a American name. I'm sure he knows.
There can be Jasons anywhere. Like, I've met,
Read the room, okay?
not met, but like, I've people from like Europe do not know individualized states in America. Guess we're lucky because Ohio became mainstream for a little bit. But they would not know, like, what Idaho is.
Idaho.
Idaho.
I don't think God appreciates that, honey. You need to change yourself.
Idaho.
Oh, this is scary.
That was not necessary.
Man. Dude, I know they're just showing the conditions, but still. No. 1930s. That's an old ass doll. Oh, look at her. She's pretty.
What even two-person game is there? Old maid.
Jason is from Arizona. See? Arizona. It's pretty desertous there, right?
What even two-person game is there?
We could play Othello.
I don't like Othello. No.
You don't?
It's grid-based. I hate grids.
You don't like it?
I hate grids.
Why do you hate grids?
I hate grids because they involve math and they involve pattern seeking in the
But we
physical
play
form.
the Connect 4. Isn't it similar?
I don't like Connect. I don't like. Would you like a list of names of
So
games I
when we
don't
play
like?
that at the coffee shop, you're
I don't
secretly
like
dying?
checkers. I don't like Othello. I don't like chess. Not even chess is a favorite of mine. Nothing is sacred.
All of those I would like
They're
What is wrong
they
with this
make
baby?
me really irritated, especially when I'm up against someone who knows what they're doing. Because I don't strategize. I don't have any game plan ever in
Well, I
mind.
don't remember how to play it, so we can learn it together.
That makes it worse when I lose.
Okay.
They just really, really make me mad. And this is not a night where I want to be mad.
It's fine. We don't have to play a game. I just would like to do that at some point with you. How about that?
Maybe the Cataclysm would prefer snakes and ladders.
Chutes and ladders.
Maybe I would. Yeah, it made me think of the SpongeBob episode.
What?
Eels and escalators. Where SpongeBob was getting really mad that Patrick was winning every game just because Patrick was dumb and didn't go in with a plan, and SpongeBob was like strategizing and SpongeBob kept losing. That's how I feel. And it'd be like he's rolling the dice and he's like, escalators, 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 and rolls it and Patrick was like, eels.
I vaguely remember that.
I remember. That's how games go with me. I have really good beginner luck with things when I've never played a game before, like Yahtzee or other games that I've never played that I've just won. But then if I ever go back to play it with a game plan in mind and like, I'm gonna win, then I lose all the time. That's why I get so excited over Clue. is because it doesn't rely on pure stupid luck.
That's hard to play with just two people, right?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't suggest that one. Haunted doll with eerie stare.
Will you ladies have a good evening? I'm assuming you meant well. I mean, Jason's probably gone. But if you're gone, Jason, you have a good evening too. What is that?
What?
Why do you look at creepy ass dolls? I appreciate Mike using my given name.
Cataclysm.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason says nothing but good vibes. You too. Hey, man, like my video and subscribe because I like to go live.
Hey man, why don't you hit that bell to get all notifications? Punch that like button.
Here you go.
Give it a good slap. Every time you see me. I'm tired and I don't know why.
Well, you've had kind of a weird day.
Well, because I forced myself to go back to sleep, I ended up waking up at 10 a.m. this morning, which wasn't that bad.
Why the butts?
He's not showing his butt.
The underwear.
He's proud.
Do. Ay, ay, ay. I like the old Barbies because they have real eyelashes. Hers are not real. They're thicker, right? But they're just plastic. Oh. Anyway. What's up, Lydia? You just want to hang out with me?
I'm just existing, debating 50 things in my head. Like I'm thirsty, will I drink? Maybe I'm hungry, I don't know. My body hurts and I'm sore. But if I take ibuprofen, I have to eat, regardless if I'm hungry or thirsty or not. Then I gotta go upstairs and go to bed because I'm functioning at low mental capacity. I was trying to do shit downstairs and I was getting frustrated because I couldn't do it. And the only logical course of action from there was, alright Lydia, you've got to go to bed regardless of everything you want to do, you gotta go to bed. So then I was like, how do I want to go to bed? Will it be with my computer or will I actually just chill out and wind down? Now I'm just kind of there. I don't even know if I want to go upstairs and go to bed even though I'm tired. And I'm frustrated at myself for being tired. And also I haven't showered in a while. But also I want to go to the YMCA. So that's been debating in my head. Every time that I wake up in the mornings, I feel so sore. I just want to take a gun to my lower back and just go ham. It's so bad, and I never know how to fix it, but that's kind of my wake-up alarm in the morning. It's whenever my body starts to hurt too bad that I can't stay in bed anymore.
Why does this guy have the same last name as Mr. Lorridge?
Who the hell is Mr. Lorridge?
He was my band teacher. But who is this kid? He's a 5th grade teacher. It's interesting. I don't recognize him as one of his sons, but So pretty. Well, I think I want to have some food. That's insane. Look at all these power lines. That cannot be safe. Telephone lines? Is that what that is? Yeah, there was a comment that you could see, Lydia. I didn't though.
What?
Like last week.
Oh, come.
Mm-hmm. Who's that?
That's my lovely son.
Baby boy. Oh, I have some comments. Do I know Ohio invasion? No, I don't. I don't know what Skibbity D toilet is. So
Skibbity toilet.
I can't sing it.
It's time.
He saw the short film called Ohio Invasion.
Skibbity skibbity toilet. Skibbity skibbity bop 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 bop. Yes, yes, skibbity bop. That's all I know, really, from like YouTube shorts. I would never watch the actual video.
I only know one Ohio movie that's short, and it's about the yogurt.
Oh, wait. What is the plan for the night? Go fearless leaders? You mean oh fearless leaders? Are you referring to us as a deity? What is the plan for the night?
Nothing. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
There's no plan.
I don't know, they asked.
I know. Like, that's why I didn't answer him.
Answer the question. Even if you have no plan, say, I have no plan.
Oh, he said it's from the film The Incredibles. But I just saw the part with Ohio invasion. Interesting.
Oh, you mean the meme?
Yeah, that's what he said. It was a meme.
Oh, I was thinking the other person said the meme in reference to the... I have that meme on my... I have it saved in my computer because I thought it was really funny. It was... It was... No, what did it start out with the... I think it started out with the gay flag. Maybe I should get my computer.
Here, I can look it up right here. I mean, you can get it if you want. It's probably not going to be on Facebook or anything like that. No?
No, because that's not even what the name is under.
Oh, okay. Well, go for it then. You can get your computer. That's whatever. This is telling me people that are just coming to Ohio invading us. We want Ohio. Usually I watch Tossif now. Let's see if he's live yet. No. Jason, do you have any plans for tonight?
Thought I had it saved, but apparently I don't.
Huh?
Thought I had it saved, but apparently I don't, so I had to search it up.
I'm here, I'm here.
Yeah, totally. Can you see it?
Yeah, hold on.
Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
No. I want you to watch it.
Well, I want to watch it with my chat. I can't. Alright, fine. Go for it.
But I just don't want you to like put your phone up to it and trying to look over it. It was for you.
Yay! Ohio takes over the world, right? Is that what it is?
Funny.
That is so silly.
Not what I was expecting.
Lydia, you should make some food. Is there anything you want me to make? No. You could make popcorn.
I don't want to throw it tonight.
Okay. It'll make you throw up.
You don't understand. I don't.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't even understand. And if I don't understand, then you can't understand.
It's me, but it's delayed.
Yeah, that's what you sound like.
It's weird to see. Why is it so different in my brain?
Perception.
It's freaking me out to be on here. I don't want to watch it on here.
Am I perceived in exactly the same way, but you think you're vastly different? Bremen und mir. I showed her the video, so now she knows what you're talking about.
Yes, it was very funny.
You're welcome, Bremen. I'm chilling a Coke in the fridge currently. I think that's why I'm hanging around here.
What's wrong, good?
I'm chilling a Coke in the freezer currently. I think that's why I'm hanging out.
Oh, but you can hang out. Did you want to look at some of these papers I printed? They're pretty cool. You can tell me if there's any that... There was some I printed, 2 of them, because I thought they might interest you. Yes, the whole world, Peter. Ohio will take over with the help of yogurt. I'm really mad. I cannot get a USA sticker on here.
Just make it in chat. All 50 stars. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Because I have to listen to toss up on my headphones.
I was saying just make it in chat. Like all 50 stars on the US flag.
Yeah. People will be like, what? Ah, no!
What happened?
Battery's low. I caught it today. Sorry, guys.
This doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make sense?
And it says protective factors are things that contribute to mental health and help a person to be resilient in the face of challenges. Someone with a lot of protective factors such as strong relationships and healthy coping skills will be better equipped to overcome life's obstacles. So then it's like the first one is social support, which is the ability to talk about problems. People to ask for practical help, e.g. a ride if the car breaks down. Feelings of love, intimacy, or friendship. What do all of those things have in common? I don't get it.
I haven't really looked at it, so I'd have to see
The
it.
ability to talk about problems. No, I don't get what all 3 of these have in common.
How well you are performing in each area. How well is your ability to talk about problems? How well is your ability, how well are you able, or how many people do you have to ask for practical help? Like if you need something, do you have somebody to help you?
Just don't ask for things.
And then how are your feelings of love, intimacy, or friendship?
Why does that even matter? And the next one, coping skills, is also one that I feel like doesn't go together.
Your ability to manage uncomfortable emotions in a healthy way. Your awareness of one's own emotions and recognition of how they influence behavior.
Like, you can be aware of your emotions, but like,
it's just saying how well you're performing in this area. So if you're like really struggling, you would mark weak.
well, I'm 0% in one area and 100% in the other. What does that mean?
Well, then the rest of it is you divide it down and like. Did you read the top part?
Yeah.
I think it's a way to target things that could be important to you that you don't know yet because you haven't really thought about it. And then so after you do that, you would kind of look through, because read the second page. It kind of explains the purpose of even doing it. Maybe that would help clarify.
I don't get it. I don't even understand what factor.
Maybe it's a defense mechanism. Could that work?
Well, it says it's things that allow a person to be resilient in the face of challenges.
So protecting yourself.
And then it says someone with a lot of protective factors will be better equipped to overcome life's obstacles. Many protective factors are out of your control. For example, genetics, family. Like, we're getting more and more vague.
I had to plug it in, Mike. It was dying.
We're getting more and more vague with what the term protective factor means as we go on.
Hi, Moji. Welcome back.
Now, family's a protective factor? But I thought we were only talking in regards to ourselves. How can what? Now you're talking about people?
I don't know.
However, plenty of factors can be controlled. You choose the people in your life, how to cope with problems, and how you'll spend each day. Are you just talking about a person? Like, you're just describing a human. This is not protective factors. You're describing a human and the people they hang out with and how they take on life's challenges. My brother, that is living. That's living a life. You can just say, life is a thing that can, I'm just going to replace protective factors with life, okay? Life is a thing that contributes to mental health and allows a person to be resilient in the face of challenges. Someone with a lot of life will be better equipped to overcome life's obstacles. Many lives are out of control. For example, genetics, the neighborhood where you grew up, and family cannot be changed. However, much of life can be controlled. You choose the people in your life, how to cope with problems, and how you'll spend each day. By focusing on what you can control and building upon your life, you will improve your ability to cope with many of life's challenges. Now, although I could have rewritten that with a lot less lives because they already had the word life in it, does what I say not make more sense than adding the long-ass word protective factor?
I don't know. Maybe it's not a good worksheet.
Agree with me.
I agree with
Make me
you.
feel better.
I agree with you so much, Lydia. Like, I think whoever made that worksheet doesn't know what the hell they're talking about.
It's not so much that they need to be berated, it's that I need to be praised.
And that you are very smart for figuring that out. It doesn't apply to you.
Thanks. I love tearing
It's
people down.
nonsense.
I love tearing people down and building them back up in exactly the way I like it. Like, physical health. Tell me which of these might sound a little strange. Adequate exercise for physical activity. A balanced and healthy diet. Medical compliance. Why does it sound so mean and threatening? Why do the bullet points for these, they just go like, we hit 360, the circle, we go all around and get back to somehow where we started? But we hit all the points and it's just under one category.
Hello. I wish I understood how to really use a computer properly. Hello.
I'm already mad at this one too. Because it states it's healthy versus unhealthy coping strategies.
What is wrong? I don't know why it does that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
It states healthy versus unhealthy coping strategies, but I'm already mad at it because in the examples of unhealthy coping strategies, it states a lot of personal ones, but then examples of healthy coping strategies, it gives all the generalized answers.
I'm not sure.
For example, unhealthy, drug or alcohol use, that's ping number 1. Overeating, that's personalized number 2. Procrastination, number 3. Sleeping too much or too little, personalized number 4. Social withdrawal, personalized, that's just depression. Self-harm and aggression. What do you think it gives you to use as an alternative to those very personalized, deep-cutting, in-the-womb things? Exercise. Talking about your problem. Sleep eating. Seeking professional help. Relaxation techniques. What are they? We don't know. We're not here to attack you, to assume things about you. Using social support. We don't know what that looks like for
It's
you.
too generic for you, isn't it?
Problem solving techniques. They could be anything. Like, bro, really? It gives it a bad look. Like, if you're someone who struggles with those unhealthy techniques and you are just like wounded, right? Based on what you just read, and you're just like, that's me. I cope unhealthily. What am I supposed to do? And you just read eat better. What's gonna make you want to not be that? You just got told you're terrible and given nothing to help with that. They could have wrote something like listening to music or painting or walking your dog. Those are all personalized, even though they don't apply to everyone. But instead, seek professional help, as if that isn't, like, it already states in the second one, talk about your problem. Then skip one, go down, seek professional help. That's the same thing as talking about your problem, which is the same thing as number 5 on this list, using social support. You just stated the same thing 3 times. But you put self-harm and drug use, like, in the same thing. Like, I like picking on things that brings me joy.
So you like being critical.
I do. It brings me, and that's my coping. What do you call it? Healthy or unhealthy?
It's whatever.
There's basically like the alternative to self-harm. Because it's like, oh, I don't want to self-harm anymore, but I still get the urge, so what do? I pick at something. Not on me, I just pick at my clothes now, and now there's holes in them. No, it's not the best, but it's not harming myself. So it's like, oh, I don't want to verbally berate myself all the time, but I also don't want to verbally berate others. I'm just going to be critical of other things.
It's hard for me because when you get mad, I want to fix it. So when I hear you get that tone of irritation, I'm always like, I need help her.
Only try to help me if there's tears.
Yeah, it causes I know, but it causes something in my mind to be like, I think it's a mother thing. looking thick.
I mean, have you ever just dealt with anger in general, or do you always just have to fix it before it can cause any more damage after you?
You want me to deal with your anger with anger?
No.
Oh.
I mean, have you ever just sat in someone else's emotion?
Well, that's what I try to do.
Do you?
It's hard though, because I absorb it.
You just want to be a part of it.
I don't know. But I'm very easily swayed with emotions, you know that. I see something sad and I cry, or I see something mean and I get mad.
Yeah.
So. I didn't say that to make you feel bad. I'm just trying to analyze, like, how I feel out loud. Alright, well, what's the next one?
Well,
This one is stupid.
but I don't think they're stupid.
Well, I don't like the generic terms either. You know, being like, if you're not happy, just take a walk. Like, that's not what I'm looking for with these. I'm looking more for, like, I guess ideas to think differently from me.
I don't know. I'm getting too tired to read before
Sure.
we get together.
That's fine. You don't have to read them. Have you thought about taking a bath?
I don't want to because I think my skin will get itchy. And if I don't want my skin to get itchy, I have to like lotion and oil. And that's just too much work.
Do you ever just put the oil on like we used to?
What?
Like after your bath, you fill up your water and put oil in it, like after you're clean, and that's your last step. And then you just dip your whole body in it, and then it clings to it, and you don't have to apply it. We used to do it when you were little. That's the last step.
But it's never enough. It's never enough to stop me from getting itchy.
It just makes the bottom of the shower really slippery.
Why is it always my favorite song? So what are we doing? Just do this. Just like this. There's no. And I start the paper. What's going on in chat?
Not much. Oh, Chase wants me to smile. Sorry, I probably look angry.
Sorry, that's my fault. I just keep ranting and venting to her. I'm gonna leave. Not permeate the mood anymore.
Oh, sorry.
Sour ass attitude.
You're okay, honey. I hear your heartbeat. It sounds mad too. I love you. Lydia Light. Oh, I mean Mandalite.
Yeah, that kind of defeats the whole point.
Oh, Mike said, when will Lydia smile?
Don't speak my name.
You mean when will Cataclysm smile?
Cataclysm smiles when the world burns.
I love you, kiddo.
None of this dissipates my love in any way.
What does that mean?
What?
Dissipates your love?
Yeah, dissipates
Yeah, you wanna dissolve your love?
I said none of this dissipates my love in any way.
Dissipates like spreading it around.
Dissipates means to get rid of. If my love is concentrated, dissipating would mean to spread out and make thin. To get rid of the concentrate.
Okay.
None of this means that I love you any less.
Okay, thank you.
My anger doesn't reflect my internal ideals and feelings towards you. I love you very much.
You're just frustrated.
Yeah.
And not at me.
No.
No, that's okay. Now you get to think of something to get your frustration out.
Well, it was talking to you. Not anymore.
Do you still want it to be talking to me?
I don't want to ruin your life.
I don't want to ruin your life. What do you mean? My life? No, your life. What?
That's fine, go upstairs. Watch the edge of sleep all day and then
Watch the edge of sleep all day, and then
Watch the edge of sleep all day.
watch the edge of sleep all day. And
The cataclysm has gone to a rage room. You'll never know which one it is. Neither will
Dun, dun,
anyone
dun.
else. It's gone now. I killed it.
we can bring cameras in the rage room though, because that was a thing. People streamed from there. I wonder how bad the reception is though.
Yeah, that's it. The cataclysm reminded me of my niece. What does that mean? In a good way, bad way, neutral way? Look, talk, act?
It's just a statement. Probably your attitude, the way you act, the way you talk.
I'm just having a day. This is not how I am normally. I'm just having a day. A day where I feel angry. Angry at a lot of things. But not at the people in my life.
The people.
Never the people in my life.
Unless I be annoying.
The cataclysm kills me. Literally. You are literally dead. You're literally on the floor, dead. I literally... I love when people use the word literally, ironically. And then they add it to everything that they say, and then it's not ironic anymore, and they're actually saying literally all the time.
Literally, I don't even know what you're talking about.
People was me. I did that for a while.
Yeah, you say literally a lot. So does Sam. I think it's an Ohio thing.
I do think it's an Ohio thing.
Just like we say like all the time.
Because I heard it at school all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. Literally all the time. Life can be a piece.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it can
Life
be.
can be a piece of shit.
And that's when you get the attitude of just fight back at life harder. Be a bigger piece of shit. Give life some indigestion.
Oops.
Life can be a piece of shit or a great experience. Counts on the day. Good days, bad days. Bremen is going off on it in chat.
Skokes sounds pretty good. Bremen's name is Peter.
Bremen, his name is Peter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Peter's going off in chat about life, ripping out some haikus.
Yeah, he's given his knowledge. Knowledge
Yeah.
of life. Life over in Germany. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, Germany. I see.
Yeah, where he lives is Bremen.
Why
Which we live
are
by New Bremen. New Bremen.
Mike says, why are today's youth so angry? I don't know, Mike.
You can't generalize
Why
it.
don't you go to school in this year? And you'll see why we're so angry.
Yeah.
I think the generalized high school experience is that it's like really your first experience with feeling unjustly wronged. Like there's a lot of high school experiences where there's a lot of injustice happening and you might feel betrayed or wronged or not listened to. And I'm only finding as time goes on, especially in this day and age, that we are wrong 100% of the time. And that's how you live your high school experience. That's how I lived my high school experience. And by the time I was out of it, I was practically a middle aged working adult who had worked for 9 years of their life, had an alcohol addiction, lost the wife and kids, and didn't want to live anymore because I was told I was a failure at too many things and could not even succeed in the most basic of tasks. That sets a person up for a life of bitterness and resentment and hatred. That is why today's youth are so angry, because they're sick of being told that they can't do anything. If we even had like a shred of inspiration, like, well, we get to be an adult so that we can vote. We don't want to vote. It's been so twisted in the media that we dread even voting. If we got told that we get to be an adult and we get to drive, dude, I have experienced so many deaths in high school. Kids dying because they were driving and they got hit and it was just insta death. I fear ever getting into a car. If I was told I get to be an adult and I get to get my first apartment or house, what, everything is so expensive that I would have to have a job first. But I mean, you look at the state of the job market and young people's relationship to the job market. Either they're so desperate that they're being overworked to the point of illegal things are happening where it's like kids shouldn't be worked for this many hours, but it's happening anyway because they're desperate. And these kids are still in school and now they're like super sleep deprived and not passing in school, but are told, well, that's just the way it is. When I was in school, I was running 2 jobs and I turned out just fine. And we're just encouraging kids to
Burn themselves out.
early on when they're like 14, and that's setting them up for failure. Or you have kids who see this happening and don't know how to fix it, and they don't get a job until their late 20s, and then the government's like, where's all the young people working jobs these days? They're so lazy. No, we're fearful. We are a fearful generation. And what do animals do when they fear things? They bite. They snap. When someone feels cornered, they get angry because they're trying to protect their life. Us young people are just trying to protect the shreds of potential that we might still have so that the life isn't sucked out of us before we're 30. Peter says, life isn't easy in Germany, and I'll take your word for it, and I'll believe you. I have no grounds to contest you on that.
It's not chatty.
Be nice.
It's not the chat.
He half jumped and gave up.
Mike says you need to prove people wrong.
You need to prove people wrong.
She has been.
My brother in Christ, I've been doing that since the day I was born and I was told I would die. I mean, I wasn't told, but like, my family members were told that I might die. You know what happens when you're an infant and you can't comprehend words or language yet. I prove people wrong by still walking on my own 2 feet.
And you're gonna keep doing it, so that's cool.
Yeah, I've decided that recently.
There's a dark MAGA hat. Elon Musk is the first one who wore it. And now, I guess Trump just wore one tonight. So there's a video of Elon jumping at a rally. You need to find it because he's helping Trump at rallies now. And he like comes on the stage and does a whole big jump, and it was so funny.
Start on own feet.
Now you sound like somebody that
The
Mike
Cataclysm
works with.
sounds like a young girl I work with. Well, that's good. That's good that more people are trying to think in this way. Not in the negative doomer way of we're all doomed as a society and we're all going to die and there's no help for it. But in the way that's like, I notice a wrong in society. I will point out the wrong. I will be the whistleblower for the society and try to change things. That's a good way of thinking. Peter says, start on own feet. Does not hurry. You're right, Peter. Small steps. Small steps make the race. No steps mean you're sitting at home, not moving.
Dun, dun, dun.
What is a highlight?
It creates a 5-minute video. It's kind of like saving what you save on your games. It saves 5 minutes of the last 5 minutes, so that if I want to do a quick edit later and make a video out of it, it's like right there on my page. I like to do it periodically through my life, and then I go through and see, oh, is this interesting? And I'll make a little short video.
Would that include my speaking?
Yes, it would include your speech.
You don't get to record my speaking.
Well, you're actually not on it. You're just talking, so you could be anybody.
I know, but I don't like the sound of my voice over recording.
Well, you don't have to watch it.
Right.
So don't. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, I didn't cover my mouth that time. There, that's better. God, I hate the white screen.
Alright, chat. The Cataclysm's going to bed because the Cataclysm is very eepy. Good night, Mike and Peter.
They already reached a verdict in the case? Holy shit, I'm so behind.
What case?
Sarah Boone.
Who?
The lady that...
Killed her husband in a suitcase? Okay, what's the verdict?
I don't know, I'm not going to spoil it by watching it.
What's the verdict?
I haven't even watched the rest of her testimony. No, okay, part of her giving them her phone, because she's like this overconfident, narcissistic bitch, she handed her phone over to them, and they found the video that she made of him locking her in. They released yesterday in the testimony, like, now I said that people were like, the prosecutors are dropping the ball, and they're not doing a good job. Well, they decided to slowly release these videos. She videoed herself abusing him for some reason. Every time she wanted to treat him like shit, she would get out her phone.
Sorry.
Yeah, stop moving.
I just want to set my shit down.
Okay. She would get out her phone and start recording. So she's like berating him. And one of the videos, he's sitting on the floor and she's like, I told you don't come up here. And what time is it? And why are you up here? And why didn't I want you to come up here? And he's on the floor and he's like curled up and he's like, I don't know, like, because
That's
you have
terrible.
to work. And she's like, no, because I told you. And she's like, and you stink. You smell like alcohol, you disgusting piece of shit. Like, she recorded all of it. So they got to play all of that in court.
That's terrible.
So yeah, I hope they find her
That's
out guilty.
classic abuse behavior.
And so now that he's dead, she's in there saying, he was abusing me. Like, no.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
What a piece
And he
of
was
shit.
so skinny and emaciated. Like, he was so
and
sick.
he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. And she recorded all of these instances. Like, it was really hard to watch.
That's terrible.
Yep. And imagine, like, his family watching them. He had, like, 5 brothers and sisters.
It's
and they
terrible.
had no idea. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Yeah.
I don't know. You cry if it's a girl. You cry if it's a man.
Yeah.
You cry if it's
a
anyone.
human. Yep. You cry if it's an animal. But yeah, it was terrible. I was shocked last night watching it, so I just made little videos of it, and I was like, this is what domestic abuse looks like. And like in the one video, like they're sitting out back, and she's like, "Are you gonna be nice tonight?" And he's like, "Yeah. I mean, I told you we were gonna have a great day." And she's like, and he starts saying, "Of course I'm gonna be nice. I love you." And she's like, "Go take a walk." And he's like, "What? By myself?" And she's like, "Go take a walk right now." And he's like, "Oh, it's fine. I'll just be quiet." Like, it was just crazy watching it. And I can't believe that stupid bitch recorded all of it. And I'm glad that she did. Because that's what is getting her sent away.
Yeah, her stupid ego
Yeah.
is putting her in jail.
Because
as
she
it
thought she
should.
was so correct that she had to tape him. Like, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going to make you cry.
No, it's fine.
But it was
I'm
very,
emotional tonight.
it was very hard to watch.
It's just sad that he's dead now.
Yeah.
That one of her stupid abuse tactics killed him.
And he was trying.
And she's not even, like, aside from this case, she's not even inconvenienced, you know? Like, he was in her life just to be her punching bag. And now that he's out of it, her life hasn't changed that much.
No.
She'll just find a new one. That's probably what she wants to do. If she were not persecuted, she would want to be out finding a new punching bag.
Mhm.
That's terrible. Her life has gone in such a way that she can't. She can kill somebody, and just move on.
Yep.
Like
Look,
I get unhealthy coping
It's
mechanisms.
like she doesn't even feel responsible whatsoever.
I get being really far in your delusion, right? It's to the point that you stop feeling like a human, but it is never to the point when you can literally kill somebody that you've been abusing for years. Like, I don't know. It's really despicable of her and really upsetting. I mean, good that it's being brought up. Good that all of this was recorded.
And admittable in court too. I'm sure they had to really fight to get it in there, because that's like her defense lawyers would say this isn't allowed and that's not allowed, but they got it all in. So
Yeah, just the fact that this was what this man's life was, like months before he died, that he was living tortured.
and he was fighting to save them. Like in the videos, he's like, "I just want to be happy. Like I love you." Like he loved her. And in one of them, she was like, where she said he was disgusting, and to get away from her, he went down the stairs and he looks up and he's like, "I love you, Sarah Boone. I love you." And she's like, "I don't love you. I don't like you. I don't want you in my life." And he was just like you could see the defeat. And she's just sitting there recording it and snaps off the light and goes back to bed. Like, she's such a bitch.
Yeah. Well, she killed a man, and I hope she goes away for a very long time.
I hope she's just on forever. I wish that she could die, and I don't say that about many people, but she's clearly something is very wrong with her, that she's not even taking any responsibility for it. I could pardon somebody who was extremely remorseful, somebody who's like, "Wow, I fucked up. And
I need to get
hurt
into
someone.
therapy."
Yeah, I hurt somebody. I can't believe I did this." Like, she's like, it's his problem that he died. Like,
He chose to stay with me.
he chose to get in the suitcase. He chose to play hide and seek. I mean, he could get his hand out a little bit, and now that, like, they had said, his body was beat to shit. Explain that. Well, then it was like, oh yeah, there was a baseball bat there. I just kind of like pushed him with it. No, she beat him while he was inside
You
that
don't
suitcase.
just push somebody
Yeah.
with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
You
beat
don't-
him.
If you have a baseball bat, you're not just gonna say,
not-
I,
yeah.
I pushed them, I corralled them. Maybe with like a tube, like one of those cardboard tubes, I'd believe it.
Yeah.
But a baseball bat is used for home defense.
Yeah.
It's used to beat people within a brink of
Yeah.
their life.
Watching her fabricate while on the stand was hilarious. And then she was making gestures herself. And then she did get up and gesture and go to the suitcase.
We got people interested.
I think Ohio does have death penalty, but this is Florida that it's being tried. Her name is Sarah Boone, and you can look it up.
Okay, so the guy that we're talking about was an abuse victim to this lady, and he died in a suitcase of suffocation because she zipped him in there, and video recorded him yelling and being asked to let out, and that he was scared and that he couldn't breathe. And she video recorded it, taunting him and saying it was his fault and just humiliating him. And then she after the video was taken, she went to bed with him still in the suitcase. And when she woke up, he was dead.
Yeah.
And that was her boyfriend, right? Boyfriend? Partner? Who he, in later videos, he loved her very much and really wanted to make the relationship work. But she was recorded saying multiple times how much she hated him and how much he disgusted her and how he wasn't even on her, like, level. And it showed him in various states of, like, being abused or skinny or looked like he had been hit or crying. And it was just like, all these videos are coming. She's in court right now. She's being trialed. And the verdict was released, Mom said, in a YouTube video. She hasn't watched it. But she was being put on trial for that, and she was fabricating everything. She portrayed herself to be the victim and said that he beat on her and that he didn't love her, and obviously all the opposite things. But now these videos are coming out because she recorded a lot of instances of her abusing him, probably for her own sick and twisted ego. And so those videos are now being taken to the court for the jury to see her in all of her heartlessness, and praying to God that she gets the death penalty for willfully killing a man.
Yeah, I don't know if Florida has the death penalty.
Yeah, they're not being tried in Ohio, right?
No,
That's
it's
not where this
Florida.
is. But yeah, it's just a really upsetting case, and the fact that these videos are coming out after showing the extent of their relationship and how much she verbally abused him and was just so mean to him. The fact that all these videos are coming out with the complete knowledge that he's dead now is just really upsetting.
Yeah. But there will be justice for him and his family. It makes me very sad that...
And
like,
she doesn't even want to be there. Like,
Yeah.
she's treating everything like a big inconvenience to her and her life. And she's making shit up on the spot, and she is lying through her teeth. Like, she didn't just take a man's life. Like, I don't understand how it is possible to be that kind of person, to be there and do that. But, you know, I hope she gets what she deserves. That's all I say, and God knows what she deserves. I ain't gonna say it, but God knows what she deserves.
I wonder what her ex-husband thinks.
She had an ex-husband.
Yeah, and she has a child.
She had a child.
She has a child, and she had custody of him, like partial custody. No, so in the videos where the day that this happened, her husband was there, her ex-husband, and he was like very down-to-earth, normal guy. Like, completely, you would not think that he would be married to somebody like her, but like, I wonder what he thinks of this whole situation, because there's no way that she abused him in the same way that she did Jorge. Like, because he, like, yes, there was alcohol stuff, and he said as much, like, she was a drunk, but like, there's no way that she treated him like that, you know, where he was insubordinate and like on the floor cowering. Like, she found somebody that she could just completely destroy. It's disgusting. And I hate people that are on there that are like, well, it's just two drunks being stupid. No, it's not. That's not what happened.
This is not just like a drunk bar fight.
That is not what happened.
This is a relationship.
Like, and then someone's like, I think they're just too slow. Both of them, they're slow. No. I think that she used alcohol to control him, and that she just took control of his mind by doing all of these stupid things. Like, she was constantly filming him putting him on the spot where he's like, "Can you stop filming, please?" Like he had no choice, you know, just had the camera in his face. It's just psycho.
Yeah. I hope it's guilty.
Me too. Should I look it up?
No. You should figure it out and tell me later so I don't have to be here.
Okay. It better be effing guilty. I'd say even if it wasn't soon verdict to be read. Even if it wasn't, she would have some other kind of civil case brought against her or something from the family. I think it said she got life. I bet you she's gonna be so pissed. She went through like 11 lawyers. Here, let me see.
Hang on, he's reading it.
Oh.
Now is Judgment Day. Now, in just a few moments, she will find out what the rest of her life will be.
I didn't realize how fast it was gonna be.
So when I first got the diagnosis of prediabetes, or where she be locked up? Second-degree murder, manslaughter, culpable negligence. Verdict. And the verdict form to the deputies, please.
Where's my headphones at?
How do you think I'm hearing this?
Oh, I thought you were reading the things.
No. Wouldn't you be able to read the same thing I am? Can you please publish the verdict?
I want to see the front of her fucking face.
State of Florida versus Sarah Boone. Guilty of murder in second degree. Okay, now they're going through the jury. They're like,
Pulling him.
is this your jury?
Yeah, they're
Yes, it
pulling the
is.
jury.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yes.
I wonder if she'll be sentenced right away.
Yes, ma'am. Members of our jury, again, I want to thank you for your time, your sacrifice, and your attention in this matter. I know
would
that
be
we
like,
spent almost
yes.
2 weeks together, and it was not taken lightly, and I really appreciate the time and the effort and the sacrifice that you put into this case. I don't advise you now of your final instruction. This is like half a second off. It's crazy. I'm so good at reading. Special privileges. They're going through jurors' rights and saying, like, you're not allowed to talk about this.
Yeah, I know all that shit.
Yeah. How am I supposed to read it to you? They're talking about a pre-sentencing ceremony. I don't know what that is. Pre-sentencing investigation. Don't know what that means.
Oh.
Hey, Cataclysm, have you tried the Oreo flavored Coke? I haven't.
I haven't even heard of that.
I'm not usually a fan of Oreo. of Coke's flavored drinks. I like classic Coke, but I'm always willing to try new things.
Alright, so her sentencing isn't
You're
yet.
gonna need to go up like 15 minutes.
I don't think she's sentenced yet. I think they'll have to have a whole nother
They're
hearing.
talking about like mental health. There's no known medicinal treatment for it. For what?
Yep, she was offered 15 years, but is so full of herself that she turned it down.
So I'm guessing 30?
She's probably going to get life. Sentencing will be, they'll come back and they'll sentence her. I believe the judge is who puts that on there.
Stop. I reject the idea that people have their own truth. I think there's one truth, and the truth was that she did this. I wasn't asking for advice for criminal defendants, Philip Dubé. I just like to take things for both sides, and I think if she would have said it early, maybe they could have come to an agreement on voluntary manslaughter. That's Philip Dubé. Has she been clean with the cops?
What are you reading? Oh, you're listening?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm listening to people's tea. The less video she has, the less chatty she is, the less evidence they have. So I think the lesson here is shut up.
Yeah. I usually don't listen to all this chit chat shit. I don't like that, but have you tried it, Mike? The Oreo flavored Coke?
I already talked about that.
I know, but he never said if he did.
I don't need to listen to them talking about it.
Yeah.
I hate rich people.
Yeah, she's had 9 lawyers. So she fired or the lawyer gave up 9 times. She had all those lawyers walk away before all this because they couldn't do it. Because she made it impossible.
She is impossible.
And the judge did such a good job at not being just completely pissed off at her because he's the one that was involved in all of these times where the lawyer was, canceled or walked away.
He definitely knows.
And she would come on these like mini court things that were happening. She would come in and just say like talk about the stupidest shit, like her accommodations at jail were not good enough, like just going off about the most selfish dumb
The
shit.
accommodations in the suitcase weren't good enough,
Yeah.
Sarah. Anyway, I said I was going to bed. I was not going to bed. I'm going to bed.
It's weird.
Just meandering around behind you.
That's okay.
That's probably what I'll do as a ghost too. I'll be so forgetful as a ghost. I'll walk into the same room 15 times and you'll count it as like an event.
Yeah, ADHD ghosts. That'll be a thing.
You'll be ADHD ghost too. You'll leave all the cabinets open.
I would. You notice I do that? Does it bother you? But our cabinets don't close right.
Think about it though. That's what ghosts do.
Yeah.
Right? When ghosts misplace your shit, it's because they're walking past and they grab it and they think they have it, but then they put it down and forget where it is, and they forget their task because ghosts are just reliving moments of their lives.
So do you think he sees creatures in the litter box? Look at what he's doing.
No, he likes. We've been through this. He likes.
I know, but
digging.
it's like he's looking at something. Oh, he's got a poopy.
He likes digging.
Don't live yet.
I don't care. Yes, I had it for the first time today. Now that I found something I like, Cope will discontinue it. That's how it is.
It's just here for a short time. He still hasn't gone yet. Just hold still.
You don't want me to walk past him?
No. He needs to feel safe when he's going. Maybe he's having problems pooping. Because he keeps trying to squeeze and it's like nothing's happening. Daddy wants to drive the bus. Get the bitty bitty bus driving. Daddy wants to drive the bus. She's silly. Mike loves the dancing.
Thanks. That's your toys, my balance.
Yeah, be careful. Poor little buddy. We have to let Nervletta in. Do you want to call her in?
Do you like the dancing?
It's so great.
Oh, are you done? Can I go upstairs now?
You could have walked around the other way.
No, because that would have still been too much. Alright, good night, Taylor. Hey, you clip that. You clip that.
I
Saw
can
you.
save it for myself.
Clipper.
All the clips are private until I publish them.
Clipper. Hey! Hey!
Little buddy is getting her.
The boy's gonna have his ass beat.
Bye, Lydia. Love you. I'm hungry. Pretty. You guys ready for snow this year? How much snow do you get, Mike, where you live at? And Peter. I mean, and anybody else, too, that wants to contribute. Yeah, like we've been having a lot of mild winter, so every year I hope for a good winter where we get snowed in. I just like when it's so quiet and nobody can do anything, because they have to. They have to take, like, sit in their house and wait. Hi, baby. Baby. Do you have fun hanging out with us? Hello. Oh, that's my love. Hi, baby. Baby. You're so sweet. You're the sweetest cat. I like to look at stuff that's like old, like historical posts and pictures and things. It's fascinating. A good winter to me is when I don't have to put my snow boots on. Yeah. Hard to drive with. Uh-oh. Sorry, it's disconnecting. Hi, baby. Little cat. Oh, isn't that sweet? It makes me sad to see society breaking down. You know, people not being respectful of each other, saying and doing the things that they do. All these ancestors would be just horrified. Oh, that's a pretty picture. Are we good, guys? Baby, you're being pissy. You want to go outside? I don't know if it's cold. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit.
I mean, you could go out.
61 degrees.
Baby. Sweetheart. You feeling sassy? It's alright. That's so cool. Uh-oh. Saldrick's message was rejected. Retracted. I can't tell what it says. Alright guys, I am going to end this. I appreciate you for sticking around and watching, even though I was just doing stuff online. But I had a lot of fun. Thank you. If you like what you see, hit subscribe. I'll go live probably more. Night Mike. Hopefully tomorrow. Honestly, I do it based on my mood, and sometimes I get so moody that I don't want to. But like the past 3 ones, I just went live without hesitating and didn't put that much thought into, you know, I guess having... Are you eating dog food? What was that? Little buddy will eat dog food. He'll find a random piece and then be chewing it and crunching it. Anyway, yes, so I hope to go live tomorrow. Goodbye, Peter. Thank you, guys. I will tell Lydia said she's very amusing. She's in a bad mood today. She's getting very frustrated. Now, earlier when we got up, like before we went out to get food and drive around, she was shaking, like her hand. And she hadn't had caffeine, and she thought maybe it was too much sugar because she likes that lemonade I made. But I don't know. I don't know what causes that with her. So I feel like her her neural network is misfiring today. So I feel like that's why she's agitated. But I will tell you said she's amusing. She was dancing a lot. That was cute. I saved that, so I might make it a short film. It's whatever. Alright. Thank you guys for being part of my channel. It makes me feel good. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good night.